Hi people and hello my Chili con Carnage crew, it's Chili here, the man who produces I'm For My Eyes, and I'm doing a 5-minute review on Shellac's newest album, To All Trains. There is an odd curse to death, and that is the inevitable peak in popularity as everyone flocks to check out what once was, and with the passing of lead singer and guitarist Steve Albini, this record will follow suit, but with a twist. The music on offer is simply put a blend of noise and garage rock in short affairs, and from the opening song, WSOD, we know what to expect. Steve and co have been unapologetic in their style of music and are an unstoppable force when it comes to their field. I must say I haven't done this album justice because I haven't sat down with my expensive headphones to give this album its full listening experience. Sorry about that. And knowing Steve's approach to production, and of course being a true audiophile, I know the quality is going to be of the highest caliber here. Steve Albini is perhaps best remembered for being the guy who produced Nirvana's album In Utero, with his drastic change bringing about a new sound for the band that was so unfamiliar to their previous album. His list of albums as a producer is legendary, and this band Shellac was created around the same time as In Utero. Over the years they produced many albums of similar vein to this release and carved a name out in their own right. One of the songs I thought stood out was Scrappers, with its quirky rockabilly intro riff from hell, and it's got a solid groove, even up to the transition. But if I'm being honest, its lyrics towards the end of We'll Be Pirates sound very derivative of Riding Bikes lyrics. Despite this minor observation, I'd say it's still a solid track. One of the other observations I had was the overall style of this album with its glum and brooding nature, and perhaps no song is as dark as the track Wednesday, for both its slow atmosphere and subject matter, particularly the outro lyrics, as this song is clearly about Kurt Cobain. Shellac is like a cross between Neurosis and the Minutemen. Equal parts hostile guitar soundscapes, bordering on noise rock while being crammed into a small affair fitted with poignant lyrics that are a vocal affair into the life that is Steve Albini, and maybe not. It's up to you to decipher. The odd circumstances surrounding this album is that with Steve's passing, this record may be put on a pedestal, in similarity to his swan song bearing the cross of being the final album by the musician. And while his passing is unfortunate, and this record is deserving of its praise, in all likelihood critics will not review it in the same light as they normally would, for fear of coming across as callous, given the circumstances of course. I believe Steve would want the honesty that was in vain to his music, and while I previously stated it is a solid album, it does of course have its flaws. Production is not one of them. This is one of the most organic sounding records I've heard and serves as a vast comparison to what Bring Me the Horizon put out on the same day. Instead, its short runtime at under 30 minutes is its flaw. We also have to include the ranting oddities on tracks such as Scabby the Rat or Tattoos, which are certainly in his style, but an admission by me, not that good. I will say that given the recent circumstances and the last song, I Don't Fear Hell, seems to be the last piece of the dark poetic imagery that will be ingrained into the annals of time forever. If we are led to believe what the lyrics are about, then hell is where they will be. But at least it's good because he knows everyone there, and that's the party I want to be part of. While many may see this as a black and white response to death, this song had been worked on for years, dating back to 2014.
If there's a hell, I'm gonna know everyone.
But I believe the attitude is still real. Apparently Steve had a heart attack in his early 20s while on tour with Big Black, so maybe this interaction played more into the themes of this song more than his recent life, as opposed to the imminent demise. It's an apathetic view, but that's part of his music, and of course his allure. Overall, I would give this album a score of 7 million chilies on the spicy scale, with my favourite tracks being Wednesday, Scrappers, and I Don't Fear Hell. Only history will be the judge of what podium this album sits upon. I feel we need to really sit back and acknowledge the music on offer here, but this is my short response. Perhaps I will revisit this review in a year or two, but who knows. All I can say is that you will be missed, Steve Albini. Thank you for your music, and may you rock in peace. If you've enjoyed this content, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to us, and stay notified for future music related content because it keeps our manager happy at the end of the day. We are also on Discord, Instagram, Facebook, and all those other social platforms if you want to check us out. As always, people, you have a great day and stay spicy.